Welcome to the Awakening with Kelvin Phiri Podcast, and thank you for joining me once again on Bridges to Prosperity, a platform where we reflect on the issues shaping the future of Zambia and Africa. Today's conversation is one that touches the heart. The United States has just announced a decision to pose $50 million worth of medical support to Zambia. This decision carries deep consequences, not only for our health sector, but also for our national image. Let's explore what really happened, why it matters, and how we as a country can respond with dignity and purpose. Understanding the announcement. Earlier this week, on the 7th of May, the U.S. Embassy in Lusaka released a public statement confirming that it would halt the distribution of medications and medical supplies to Zambia through the PEPFAR program, the United States President's emergency plan for AIDS relief. This program has played a critical role in our country's health sector, especially in the fight against HIV and AIDS. It's not an exaggeration to say that countless lives have been saved through this partnership, with support spanning test kits, antiretroviral drugs, infant formula, and maternal health supplies. So, why pause such a vital contribution? According to the announcement, the decision stems from concerns around how medical commodities are being managed. There are fears of mismanagement and inefficiencies in the supply chain. The United States government expressed a desire for Zambia to strengthen the systems that govern the storage, distribution, and monitoring of donated supplies. But it's important to highlight this. The statement was not a rejection of Zambia, nor was it a closure of future cooperation. Rather, it was a call for reassessment, a moment to reflect and improve. This distinction is important because it shows that the partnership remains valued. It just needs a reset. The human impact. While the conversation around systems and transparency is important, we cannot ignore the human side of this decision. Many of our clinics and hospitals rely heavily on external support to deliver life-saving treatments. A pause in medical supplies will undoubtedly put pressure on health workers who are already doing their best under limited conditions. Patients living with HIV may face uncertainty in accessing consistent treatment. Expectant mothers might worry about safe deliveries, and rural clinics may find themselves without essential stock. This is a reality we must acknowledge with honesty and empathy, not to point fingers, but to mobilize ourselves. This moment calls for collaboration, for a shared effort between public institutions, civil society, international partners, and citizens alike. The focus now must shift from what has been lost to how we can rebuild and protect what matters most: the health and dignity of our people. A moment for reflection. This situation is not without precedent. Around the world, many countries, even those with strong institutions, have faced moments where donor confidence was shaken. What sets countries apart is not whether such moments arise, but how they respond. Zambia now stands at a crossroads. This is a chance to strengthen our systems, review our procedures, and put mechanisms in place that restore faith in how aid is managed. The United States government itself has made it clear that the door is not closed. In fact, they've expressed a willingness to re-engage once credible reforms are seen to be in place. Let's approach this not with shame, but with resolve. No nation is perfect. What matters is our willingness to act, not defensively, but constructively. Transparency is not a Western value. It is a universal principle, one that helps ensure that resources reach those who need them the most, we must remember that when trust is restored, so is support. The issue at hand is not political. It is practical. The need to ensure that medicine meant for one patient does not end up somewhere else. The need to make sure that systems designed to serve the people are resilient, clear, and efficient. Moving forward together. The way forward is not just about fixing gaps. It's about protecting the vulnerable. It's about ensuring that children living with HIV do not miss their medication. It's about reinforcing the commitment that every health worker makes when they show up to serve. The Ministry of Health, competing partners, and civil society all have a part to play, as do we, the citizens. We must speak up when we see things going wrong and support reform when it's being done right. Strengthening accountability is not about finding fault. It's about building stronger, more responsive systems that reflect the values we hold dear. And to our international partners, including the United States, thank you for the support you have given us over the years. We value the partnership. We hear your concerns and we accept the challenge to do better. Zambia is a country full of potential, and that includes the ability to correct its course when needed. Closing. As we close this episode of Bridges to Prosperity, let this moment be a reminder that challenges are not the end, they are invitations to rise. This is not about blame, it's about responsibility, it's about stepping up as a people, united by the belief that Zambia can build systems of excellence and trust. If you've found this conversation meaningful, I encourage you to share it with others. Let's keep the dialogue going. Let's hold space for reflection, but also for solutions. This has been the Awakening with Kelvin Phiri podcast. Until next time, stay engaged, stay hopeful, and let's keep building the Zambia we all believe in.